Let's see. Oh, you guys are waiting. Mm. Whew. It's kind of hot today. I'm not going to lie. Let me know if you guys can see me. I got ready quick today, y'all. I got ready quick. Okay, I'm on my cycle. It was a little much. Hi, 13 Melanin Diamond, Miscellaneous AB. Hey, what's up? Are you guys new to my Patreon? I don't know if I saw your guys' name in here before. Hey, let me know y'all in the building. I got my crystals. I've been channeling using my crystals, y'all, and it's been a lot going on, y'all. I just had an activation with my ancestors and it's a lot of work, you guys. I feel like I am like in college, like senior year of college, and it's like you're studying, you got all this work to do, there's all this pressure on you. Like, that's how I feel right now. That's how I feel. And I have a download. I have a couple of downloads that I need to tell you guys about, like astrology based, which I have been coming into. I might talk about this on my main channel too, because this is real important. It's basically about the planets, but happy Jupiter and Taurus Day. Yay! Yes, we need this energy bad. But I want to tell you guys a download that I got about Saturn. I'm going to tell you guys about that. But this live is about, of course, the Jupiter portal that's opening tomorrow. That's the main thing that this live is about. But you guys know I always put in other information as well. So I'm happy that you're here, 13 Melanin Diamond. Hey, Angela. Hey, Jordan. Hi, Kiera. I hope I said it right. Hi, Kiera. Welcome and welcome to all the new billionaires. If this is your first live catching me, it's pretty much very similar to what's on my main channel, but more in depth. Like, I don't have to censor myself over here. So that's why I made the Patreon, y'all. I didn't make the Patreon to make money or any of that other stuff. I made the Patreon so I could talk freely, because I don't know. I be feeling weird on YouTube, you guys. Like, I just be feeling like the agents be watching, they be watching my channel. Like, I can't say certain things, and just, it's kind of uncomfortable for me now. But you know what I really think it is? I think it's South Node in Scorpio. That makes me feel like that. Like, oh, I can't talk about the occult on here, because that's how I've been feeling for the last year. Like, talking about the occult out loud in front of everybody has just been a very uncomfortable feeling for me. So I created the Patreon so that I can just be myself, because that's who I am, and not feel like I got to censor myself, because I don't like censoring myself. So that's the main reason. Red Lady Angel, love the name. I always say you guys have the best names. Fifth house Venus. Okay, yes. I wish I had a fifth house Venus. I wish I had a fifth house Venus. I have an eighth house Venus, which is like kind of similar to fifth house Venus, but without all the dark shit. Fifth house Venus is like where you really get to have fun. Like, eighth house is like, it's fun, but it's also scary at the same time. Very scary. So yeah, we are going to get into the Jupiter portal. I will be letting you guys ask questions a little bit later in the live, just about miscellaneous stuff that you guys want to know and talk about. But okay, first I want to share this download with you guys. Oh, it's in Taurus. Oh, I love that energy. Yes, Taurus with a little bit of Leo. That's luxurious, though. It's like they gotta pay to play with you. Period. They gotta pay to play. So it's about Saturn, y'all. So I just told you guys I've been having this activation, this ancestor activation, and I think it came from the Scorpio eclipse. I've had a few other people tell me this. that the ancestors have been coming through super strong with that Scorpio eclipse, because that's a lot of what Scorpio is about, you guys. Scorpio rules the dead, those that have passed away but are still alive on the other side. Okay. And it's very important that you know that still alive on the other side. Okay. Really, there's no such thing as being dead. Like, I don't really even resonate with that because I know for a fact that they're not dead. It's just energy. But basically, I've been having this ancestor activation, and I realized that your Saturn placement actually represents your ancestors and like what they want you to do. So, like, my ancestors, they have been on my neck about every single thing. Like, since the eclipse, I've been having to like fall in line with like everything that they want me to do, like literally. And like things will happen in my reality that will like block me, because you guys know how Saturn blocks you. It'll like block me, and then because I have such open communication now with my ancestors, I'm like, oh, you guys don't want me to eat that today, like I gotta eat something more healthy. Because this literally just happened to me when I went to Chipotle, and I usually get my favorite little spicy chicken or whatever, but they're like, oh, I'm sorry, we're out of spicy chicken. And he was like, but we have a little bit over here at the to-go station. And I was like, okay, perfect, give me that, and I want double chicken. And he's like, well, I only have enough left for one scoop. And I was like, okay, well, give me the vegan, whatever their little vegan meat is. I'm like, give me that then for the other half, since you guys don't have double. And so when I went and got in my car, like my ancestors were just like, you don't need to be eating all of that spicy stuff and all that chicken. Like, you need to be eating more healthy, basically. And I was just like, why are y'all doing this? Like, you guys are really trying to block my good time. And so stuff like that has just been happening, where basically I've been redirected in certain directions. Like, if I'm going to go do something and basically they don't want me to do that, they will literally block me. And then I'll have to redirect myself to like go with a healthier or a better option or whatever it is that they want me to do. So then I was just realizing, I'm like, oh, that's what the blockages of Saturn is really about. Like, it's really your ancestors like blocking you from certain things, but really what they're when something is blocking you, it's like trying to teach you something like that you need to be doing better. Like, there's something better that you need to be doing, because usually what they're blocking you from is something toxic that you don't even need. You know what I mean? Because I didn't need that double spicy chicken. Like, my stomach's already sensitive right now. Like, honey, I was probably going to have indigestion or something like that. So, and then so many things like that has been happening. So I've just been like really astonished, because like my connection with my ancestors has become so much more stronger now, where it's like I'm understanding what it is that they want me to do. And like, I always tell you guys, the more that you lean into the connection and you really know that like you're not just making shit up, like this is really what's being communicated to you, basically the more that you embrace it, like the more clearer that it gets, and the more is shown to you in your reality that it's real. Okay. So listen, you guys, these blockages are not just blockages. It's communication from the higher realms, from the higher ancestors. But like, of course, they can't just pop up in your reality and be like, hey, don't do this. They can't do that. So they have to do it. You got to pay attention to what's going on around you. Like, you got to really pay attention. And once you start paying attention, like the communication just gets more and more and more. And like, they've been helping me to avoid like bad things happening to me, and been guiding me with my finances, because Saturn rules over my finances. So they've been telling me like, no, you need to pay this off, and you need to, don't worry about paying this. You could pay this in a couple of months. And so basically, I'm saying that wherever your Saturn is in your chart, like that is an area of your life that your ancestors want you to work on. And that is also an area of your life where you're kind of in like grad school, like you're in like a very high learning structure, where it's like you have to pay attention. Like, it's like a really hard class, but it's like something that you're learning, and like they're trying to guide you in what to do in that area, because it has something to deal with your bloodline, because Saturn rules the ancestors. So for me, Saturn in the second house, I'm clearing ancestral Money blocks. Yes, I'm clearing ancestral money blocks. So they've been like telling me what to do with my money and like stuff like that. Okay, so I just thought I'd share that with you guys. Maybe you guys will look at your Saturn placement differently now, and maybe you guys can start understanding that line of communication, especially if you have a lot of Scorpio energy and Capricorn energy, because Scorpios and Capricorns deal directly with the ancestors, directly with them. Okay. Um, and also, if you have Capricorn placements, you most likely have a lot of traits from your grandparents, also. Like, that's like a grandparent placement. Like, you have a very close link with them, Capricorn placements. And so, what was the other thing I was downloading? It wasn't the Saturn placement, it was something else. Yeah, it's so delicious. It's hard to give up certain foods, but you have to listen to spirit. Yeah. Right now, with Saturn being in Pisces, it's very important to be obedient to spirit right now, y'all. Be very obedient. And I feel like everything is just getting so much clearer. Like spirit and spirit's direction is just so much more clearer for me now. Hey, Privy, it's been happening to you too. See? How do you have clear perception that is them and not trickster fake guides? Trickster and fake guides don't even come around me. Like, it has to deal with like authenticity. Like, I've been doing this for so long that, like, from my experience, like, trickster spirits they know better than the fucking step to me. Like, they don't even be around me. Spirits in general cannot come around me unless I give them permission. But my ancestors, I have a direct link with, and I want to be in communion with them. So I give them permission to be around me and to do things on my behalf. But trickster spirits, that line of thinking immediately comes from doubt. So if you even have that type of thinking, you're already opening yourself up to trickster spirits, because you don't trust yourself and you don't have like enough faith. You have to be very strong in spirit to be able to like connect with the other side. So if you're somebody that's like either very doubtful or you're somebody that's very fearful, you shouldn't engage in this type of work. Like, you're just not ready spiritually, because you have to be very strong spiritually to be able to navigate in the spiritual realm and to like know what's what and stuff like that. Like me, like, I run shit in the spiritual realm. They don't run me, I run them. And that's how my energy is. But my spirit is very strong on the other side. So for me, like, I've been doing this stuff for so long and in so many different incarnations, like, it's literally second nature for me. But for people that like aren't versed in the spiritual realm and you're just like lost on that side, I don't suggest that you even get into this type of thing, because you probably will be taken over by a trickster spirit. But I've been trained and I've been doing this for a very long time, so that doesn't even happen to me. Yeah, Angela, what's your Saturn placement? Yeah, my dreams are out of control since yeah, my dreams have been very crazy too. And I haven't been writing them down the way that I usually do. I really should, because I've been having like so many dreams in one night. And I've been having a lot of dreams from like people from my past, like my ex-boyfriend, like just a lot of people from my past have been in my dreams. And I think they're trying to communicate with me, because what I also find is like when people will come to you in your dreams, a lot of the times they're trying to communicate with you in your dream state because they can't say what it is they want to say to you in 3D, like in the waking life, or they're afraid or they're scared. So like they'll come in your dreams and try to communicate. Saturn in the 12th. Dang, Saturn in the 12th. So you already deal with the spiritual side. Yeah, that's exactly what that is. But you need to build like structure there. Yeah, and get very strong in the spirit realm. Saturn in the 12th needs to get very strong in the spirit realm and have strong boundaries. Scorpio, I know what I need to be working on. Oh, you have it in Scorpio? Oh my. Dang, you have a lot of spirits around you then. Saturn and Scorpio in the 12th, you have a lot of spirits around you. Okay. I get the bad I got the Bad Girl Oracle. Oh, they're your fave decks. Thanks. Yes, they're my fave too. I love those. You have Saturn in the first house in Aquarius. So you are the elder. You are the ancestors. You're an elder spirit person. You're an elder, and 9 times out of 10, you are okay. I know what that means. You are one of your ancestors reincarnate. Saturn in the first house. If I were you, if you can, I would look up like your grandparents, your great grandparents, try to get their birthday information and like look up their natal charts, because you'll probably find like a lot of similarities with either one of your ancestors or some of your ancestors, because you are one of them reincarnate. Like I'm immediately getting that message. You are one of them reincarnate. And you're not to be disobedient. Yeah, exactly. Yes. Okay. Yeah, because somebody else on YouTube has said this too, that a lot of people are showing up in our dreams to like apologize to us. And basically, like, yeah, like what you said, say to us in the dream state what they can't say to us in the physical realm. Yeah, they're either too afraid, they're intimidated, and so they're like pleading in the dream state. I wonder, does that have to deal with Saturn and Pisces though? Oh, yeah, because making amends for karma in the dream state. So that makes sense because Saturn deals with karma. So making amends for your karma in the dream state. Yeah, because that just started happening to me like probably like the last 6 months or so. So what I'll do, like if it's somebody that like I'm close to or like a family member or something, in my waking life, I'll open my energy to them. Like I'll just basically be like, if you want to come say, something to me in the physical, I'm open to receiving what it is that you have to say. Like I have to send that intention out to them, and then hopefully they'll come toward me in real life and we can have a real conversation. Okay, that's what else I had to tell you guys. This was the other download. Okay, so Gemini. I had a download about Gemini yesterday. And I had said this actually before, I think on my channel, about how Gemini is the road opener energy. So you guys know how you guys hear about road opener candles, road opener oils and stuff like that. I believe in the road opener oils be doing it, okay? But Gemini is the road opener. You have to open your roads. So that was one thing that my ancestors had let me know yesterday, was that my roads have been closed, and that's why certain people weren't coming to me to communicate to me, right? Gemini rules communication. So they're like, well, they're not coming to you because your roads are closed. Like you're not open, basically. So Gemini is the road opener. Okay, you have to open up your roads. Like this is why Geminis are like so open to everybody. Like they're so bubbly and they're so like, they are so open, right? Because Gemini rules like literally the roads. Like I hate them damn cars. Gemini is the roads, like how things come to you and how things go out, how things come in and how things go out. It's literally a freeway of energy. It's also how your manifestations go out and your manifestations come in. So if your roads are blocked, you're not going to be able to receive. You're not going to receive money. You're not going to receive love. You're not going to receive gifts. You're not going to receive anything because your roads are not open. But it's a two-way street. You know how they always talk about two-way street? So you have to be open to like give, and you have to be open to receive. But a lot of y'all have blocked roads. Like your roads are literally blocked. And when your roads are blocked, that is equivalent to being closed off. Like being closed off emotionally is how I look at it. Like you're just closed off to people. So if you're closed off to people, how are you supposed to receive anything? Like really think about that. You can't receive anything if the door is closed. You have to open the door. So this is why Gemini rules over doorways and all that stuff. It rolls over the doorways. Yeah, opening the door and going, into the next room, into the next life, into the next level of life, leveling up, whatever the case may be. Okay, so this season, Gemini season, is about opening up your roads, which also opens up the roads for communication as well, like for communication to come in, because also when your roads are closed, like people are afraid to talk to you, like people don't want to come up and talk to you. And what if somebody has some information for you that you need? Like the messenger cannot come deliver the mail if the door is closed, or if nobody's home, or you have the blinds down and it's looking like a damn ghost town. Like nobody's going to want to come to your house. So you have to be open, you have to be welcoming, you have to open the roads. But sometimes it just simply takes the intention. Like, I want to open my roads to receive, from others, and I also want to give to others, and what that boils down to in like layman's term is just being open, like to everything, to people, to life, to opportunities, to messages that are coming to you, to your ancestors. All of that is about being open. And I am very much open to my ancestors, but I find in like everyday life, like I'm not as open. I have Capricorn in the third house. So you can look at your third house also as like your roads, like what's going on with your roads. Like your third house placement will tell you that. Okay. It's like a crosswalk. Oh, and my ancestor reading or somebody else? What's your name? Yeah, opening the roads, because this is the problem, y'all. It's like when we're closed off, we're not just closed off to like that one specific person, like that hurt us. We're closed off to everybody, because being open is how you receive. Like that's how you receive abundance. That's how you receive guidance for what you need to do next. If you're just like closed off and you're like super dense and you're just like in the material world, and it's like you're not paying attention to all the directions, because Gemini is about directions, it can come to you from any point of reference. It can come to you from the random person at the grocery store. Okay. Because I used to have that bad. This was like a long time ago, but I remember I would just go to the grocery store and I would not want to talk to anybody. Like I would have such strong boundaries up, like, don't talk to me, don't look at me, don't, you know what I mean? And I was blocking my own blessings, you know? But it doesn't mean like be naive and just like embrace everybody, but it's just kind of like being in a state of awareness is how I can explain it. Like just waiting for like the next cue for like what it is that you're supposed to do next. But it's like you have to be open in order to receive that type of guidance, is what I learned. Oh gosh, miscellaneous. You got third house Saturn in Cap. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Cause it's like, yeah, you got to learn to open like the lines of communication and like, yeah, open your energy more so that you can receive opportunities, because third house plays into ninth house, our opportunities and how far we can go in life. So having your third house open is going to allow you to have your ninth house open, which is going to allow you to level up and go far and travel far and get all these opportunities and stuff. So it's like you got to learn how to talk to people. You got to learn how to be open to hearing what they have to say. Oh, Benedict. Okay, yeah. I remember. Oh, I did. Dang. Okay, well then for you is different then. For you is different then. If there was a trickster god around you, I think I kind of do remember that a little bit. But I do so many readings, I don't remember exactly. Okay, yeah. I remember I did your reading. Okay, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Okay. All right, y'all. So let's get into this energy. Um, oops, let's see. Did you guys see Blue Ivy and Beyonce performing? I think she performed again today, but I was like, why do their outfits look just like Rihanna's performance? That's just the only thing I could see when I was looking at it. Did you guys see it? It's all over TikTok. I was like, is this not a replay? Because they were wearing the jumpsuits just like Rihanna was wearing on Super Bowl. And I was like, what is with this red energy? I'm telling you guys, the red energy is in full effect. Is it this alien glam? Okay. And it like reminds me of like period blood. I know that sounds so nasty, but that's what it reminds me of. Because it reminds me of Doja Cat when she showed up in that all red and she was looking like a blood clot. Like it just gives me that energy. Like it's so weird. Definitely some type of like uterus energy because we know that all the silver that she's using on stage, that is the moon, which is talking about the womb. Silver, that's Cancer, that's the womb, all of that. And we know that this summer is a hot girl Leo summer. We know that Leo is Sekhmet. So I'm also getting Sekhmet energy because this summer, the Leo energy is going to be turned to the max. It's already turned to the max, but it's really going to turn up this summer, y'all. It is going to turn up this summer. But I'm excited. Yeah, we can talk about that too, about Leo season. Because Leo season, there's going to be a lot going on. Yeah, Mercury goes into Leo July 11th. Then the North Node goes into Aries July 17th. Whoop, whoop. I cannot wait. I hate this South Node in Scorpio. Hate it. Hate it. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Venus goes into Leo. Hold on. Back it up. Back it up. Venus is going into Leo June 5th. That's my mom's birthday. Y'all, right after the full moon in Sagittarius, Venus goes into Leo, Mars is in Leo. Y'all, you guys better get to showing out. You guys better get to showing out. You guys better get to showing what I tell you guys. You're red, you're yellow, you're orange. I already told you guys Hot Girl Summer in the Priestess Power reading. If you haven't watched the Priestess Power reading, get into it. We are in the lower chakras, the root, the sacral, and the solar plexus. That is what we are working on. Let's get to it. Venus goes into Leo June 5th. Then Mercury goes into Leo July 11th. Then North Node shifts into that fire July 17th. Then Venus goes retrograde in Leo July 22nd. Then the sun enters Leo that same day. Leo better come through like she's that girl. She is that girl this summer. And then Juno enters Leo, you guys. August 15th. And then August 16th, there's a new moon in Leo. So y'all better be manifesting that summer romance. I know summer's going to be almost over, but it's not all the way over by then. So you guys better be manifesting some summer romance. Okay. So yeah, Leo energy in full effect. And then Venus goes direct in Leo September 3rd. So that's kind of when it'll start to phase out. Beginning of September. Okay, that sounds good. Okay, so oh shoot. Jupiter conjuncts the North Node on my Lilith. Okay, let me see what y'all saying. Okay, Kiara. I'm so sorry. I'm kind of bad at pronouncing names. Girl, go look on TikTok if you got TikTok or on Instagram because it's all over Instagram. They're in all red now. They went from the silver frequency to the red frequency, honey. It's given womb mysteries energy. Going from the silver, because we know silver is the moon, aka the womb, and the high priestess energy, because the moon is the high priestess. And then to the red energy, which we know is Sekhmet, bloodthirsty Sekhmet, the menstrual cycle. It's definitely womb magic. Beyonce is doing womb magic at her concert. That's why she has that big circle there. That big womb circle collecting the energy, the astral energy off of your guys' body, basically in a nutshell. And probably using it for whatever she want to use it for later. But yeah, you guys will see it today. It's been all over, you guys. Like my timeline is flooded with it. Yeah, we can talk about Venus retro because you guys are going to need to know about that. Venus in Cancer right now. Yeah, y'all, Venus is in Cancer. And it's been helping me because obviously I'm a Cancer, but it's been helping me like tap more into my, I call it feline nature, because Cancer is Bastet. Cancer is Bastet's energy. Leo is Sekhmet. Cancer, Bastet. So Cancer is like the soft feline, kind of very mysterious, a little bit sneaky, mysterious, mystical, but very soft and kind of playful type of feline energy. While Sekhmet is just full on confident, like lion queen, like, you know, she'll take your energy, but she's a showstopper and she's just like the shit, you know? So that's what Venus in Cancer has been helping me tap back into, like, you know, my soft side and not doing too much. So I really enjoyed it. Cancer energy feels like a reset energy to me. And then Cancer energy always reminds me that I don't have to do too much. Like, it's just like, you don't overwork yourself. Cancer is about self-care. That's what Cancer is about. Self-care and self-pamper. Okay, Venus in Leo. Angela, don't you have Venus in Leo? Yeah, I remember you have Venus in Leo. Leo, yeah. And Angela, you have big feline energy too. Like you have cat energy. Like I don't know if you were from like Lyra constellation or something, but you definitely give me cat energy. I know the Neptune class. I know. Okay. I already have the flyer and everything made for it, you guys. I do. I have the flyer made and everything. Oh, you have Chiron and Leo. Oh. I always feel bad for that placement because it's just like, damn, Leo's like your happiness in life and like your inner child and being able to be playful and have fun. But I do find that Chiron and Leo, you guys have that energy. It's just you guys are too like afraid to express it. But you guys have those energy, like you guys have star power. But it's just expressing it that can be the issue. Jordan, you got Jupiter in Leo. Go ahead. That's one of the best Jupiter placements you can have is Jupiter in Leo, baby. She's trying to do womb magic. Yeah, because I saw her being pregnant again. I saw Beyonce being pregnant again. Okay, hot girl summer for the Leo ascendants. Yes. And I do feel like Beyonce is igniting that Leo energy because she has Mars and Leo. Like you can't really get no more Leo than Mars and Leo. Like Mars and Leo, yeah, no, that's the energy she brings when she's on the stage. So she's like a match, you know, like going around to all the cities and like lighting this on fire and lighting that on fire. And but she's mixing it with the moon magic. So it's like a sun moon activation. Sun moon. And we know that has to deal with alchemy. We know that has to deal with alchemy. Jupiter in the 12. I swear, I know so many Jupiter in the 12 people. I know so many Jupiter in the 12 people. Very good placement for magic and manifesting. I can tell you that much. And spiritual protection too. Okay, y'all. So tomorrow, Jupiter conjuncts the North Node in Taur. at 3 degrees. Now we know 3 is that triple goddess, that trinity. 3 is just all around a lucky number. Okay, 369. You can take it there to the 369. Let's check moon phases. So we got to make sure we're in alignment here. Okay, y'all. So, okay. Moon is in Libra currently. This would be a good day for you guys to do your affirmations. Sun in Gemini, Moon in Libra. Start your Jupiter portal with affirmations. Get your pen and paper. I should have had my pen and paper, my notebook. Y'all, I got like 10 notebooks that I'm writing in right now. I just be writing down all of my downloads. I be writing them down. Get you a notepad tonight. Do not wait because you guys want to kick this energy off right. Moon is in Libra with the air energy is popping off right now. Get your affirmations, speak your affirmations. Another thing that I do is I listen to money subliminals. I listen to money subliminals, not the ones with the music playing, but the ones where the lady's speaking in your ear and she's talking like really, really low so that it barely registers to your consciousness. I be listening to that while I be doing stuff. I have my headphones on, I be cleaning, stuff like that, and listening to those, and those really work. So get into your affirmations, get into your subliminals right now, and start speaking things into existence. I have a video coming on my main channel about this too, like being very intentional about your words and what it is that you say. Mercury is in Taurus right now. Woo, speak those money manifesting rituals into existence, y'all. 13 degrees Taurus right now. It's parallel with Jupiter and the North Node, you guys. Mercury as well. So we know that Mercury is the lower mind. We know Jupiter is the higher mind. Okay. The lower mind and the higher mind are in conjunction right now. So, that's why I've been receiving so much communication from the higher dimensions. That's why, because Jupiter, represents like that heavenly energy, and then Mercury's just like your everyday mundane reality. That's why the messages has been so clear. You guys was wondering why I was saying that earlier. That's why the messages have been so clear, because I've just been understanding clearly like what spirit wants me to do. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I need to do that. People that have this in their natal chart are always like getting messages like that all the time. But okay, Mercury and Taurus, it's a really good time to plan things out right now. Okay. Think of a practical plan, you guys, like a practical plan. It's a good time to ground your ideas into reality. Thinking about your money, how you want your money to be looking. Venus is in Cancer, chef's kiss. Venus in Cancer is chef's kiss to Jupiter conjunct the North Node in Taurus with Mercury there, like chef's kiss. Plus the moon is in a Venusian ruled sign, Libra. It's given luxury for the rest of the year. That's what it's given. It's given manifest luxury for the rest of the year and don't got to do much. This is energy that you don't got to work that hard for. Moon in Libra, not working that hard. Taurus, definitely not working that hard. Taurus is going to work, like I said in my message the other day, Taurus works, but at their own pace, at their own leisure. They're not stressed out while working. They're relaxing into working. They're doing something that they love. They're doing a job that's laid back, but they're still getting paid good. That's the kicker. They're still getting paid really good money, but it's a job where, people get them jobs where they don't even got to do much. They just like kind of sit around all day. Maybe they just got to keep watch over what's going on, but there's like not that much activity. Like that type of energy, like something where you're getting paid very well, but you are not overexerting your energy. Why? Because Venus is in Cancer. And I told you guys, Venus in Cancer is about self-care. And taking care of the spirit, taking care of the inner being, the inner child. That's what Cancer is about. It's not just about being a mom to like physical children. It's about taking care of your inner child, being a parent to your inner child. So you don't want to overwork yourself right now. So yeah, Venus at 23 degrees Cancer. Boom. Mars and Leo, 5 degrees. Now, Mars is going to be squaring this conjunction. Mars and Leo, 5 degrees. Jupiter in the North Node at 3 degrees Taurus. Okay. So, yeah, a lot of you guys don't have a lot of motivation right now. That's just what I'm seeing. Yeah, a lot of y'all are stuck in the lazy vibes, the Taurian lazy vibes. Because I'm not going to lie, Taurus North Node has made me lazy. It's made me lazy, y'all. I'm not even gonna cap. Y'all probably already see that from me, but it has made me like real laid back, like real chill. And Mars and Leo wants to like put all of these creative ideas in line. Once it's excited about life, it's excited to go. But this Taurus energy is slow and a little bit lazy and heavier and moves at its own pace. So, like rushing into something right now is not the smart thing to do. What I have been doing is researching because I have like a business venture that I'm interested in. And old me would have just like, girl, let me tell you guys, like I be rushing into stuff. Like this is my South Node. Like if I see something, I'm excited about it. I'm like ready to go right there. I'm like, okay, let's purchase everything that we need. But then today it was just like, no, don't buy anything. Don't purchase anything. Just watch, get the inner workings of how it works. Watch a few more videos, watch a few more lives, like gather more information. There's no need to rush. Like Taurus is telling me there's no need to rush. The money's going to be there. The money's not going nowhere. If you're meant to make a lot of money off of this, you're going to make a lot of money off of this. Like you don't need to rush. The money's not going nowhere. Okay. But me being in my impatience, I'm like, oh, let's get on this right now. So the universe had to stop me and just tell me to chill. Like, that's why Taurus rules self-worth and self-value, because Taurus is just like not pressed over anything. It's just chilling. Like it knows that the worth, the value, and the money is theirs. So why rush? Like I'm gonna get it anyway. Like it's mine. I have. It's already mine. It's already in the bucket. It's already in the bag. Like why do I have to rush? Rushing equals desperation. Okay. Even when it comes to the dating world, rushing equals desperation, right? And that's why it lowers your self-worth and self-value, and it lowers how much you're able to make because you're rushing into it and you're acting as if you don't already have it. You acting as if you ain't already rich. Like you got to act like you already are that. So anyways, Mars and Leo is going to be a little bit frustrated by the Taurus energy, but because North Node's in Taurus, Jupiter's in Taurus, which is our bigger picture in life, we're playing the long game here. We're not looking for instant gratification. We're playing the long game, y'all. Remember, Jupiter's going to be in Taurus the whole year and next year. The money is coming. I love how you said that, fifth house Venus. That literally is the catchphrase right now. The money is coming. So relax, okay? You don't got to get it right now to prove that it's coming. It's coming. Like, relax, okay? You act like you ain't never had nothing high class before. Like, act like you belong here. Act like you belong in the bougie life, okay? Child, I had to get myself together. Okay, so Jupiter conjunct the North Node. Okay, so this is why I feel like really this conjunction is really about the vision. Like it's about getting the vision in line for like what you were going to do this next year and going into next year, and how you're going to make more money for yourself and how you're going to increase your net worth and stuff like that. So it's about the long-term vision, which is what Jupiter in Taurus is about. And you really want to plan this out. You want to have patience. You want to pinpoint exactly where you're going. You want to do some research. But even when it comes to the research, like you ain't got to be online like, oh my God, like let me hurry up and research this because that's how I am. When I get excited about something, I'm like, oh my God, I'm on social media. I'm researching as much stuff as I possibly can. Like Taurus, Mercury in Taurus is like, okay, you don't have to do all that. Like you don't have to feverishly be researching because you're excited about this money-making new idea that you just got. Because if you don't have a new money making idea, then you need to start there, because that is the basis of this conjunction and what we're going into. Everybody needs to have a new money making idea for the long run, for the next year. Everybody needs to have one. If you don't have one in mind, then you need to think of one. If you're working a 9 to 5 or you're in the corporate world, maybe you need to think about a side hustle, something that you can do. Like you have to plant the seeds for this new money that's coming in, because there's new money coming in. It's not here right now at this moment, but it's gonna like come in gradually, is what I'm seeing with Jupiter and Taurus. Like it's gonna come in gradually over the next year, like kind of almost in increments. So yeah, you gotta play the long game. Okay, but that's what this is about. And it's gonna be with the North Node going into this Sagittarius full moon on June 3rd at 13 degrees. And I like that. June 3rd at 13 degrees. Gemini is the third sign. 333. It's given 333. Okay. And Jupiter conjuncts the North Node at 3 degrees. Okay. So work with the number 3. Work with the number 3. If you're going to manifest using verbal chants or affirmations, you need to say it 3 times. There's something going on with the number 3. There's something going on with the number 3. Okay. So, I mean, not tomorrow. I've been saying tomorrow. It's not tomorrow. It's on June 1st. I'm getting ahead of myself. You see, the Mars and Leo got me ahead of myself. So yeah, there's something going on with 3 here. And Friday is Venus Day. You know, we always talking about Venus Day, Friday. So the full moon is Sagittarius. We know Sagittarius and Venus get along very well. They're lovers, Libra and Sagittarius. So if you have anything around 13 degrees Sag or in one of the mutable signs, this full moon is going to impact you a lot. Anything, even an outer planet, if you have an outer planet around 13 degrees Sag, or if you have anything in the fire signs around 13 degrees Sag, this is going to be beneficial for you. 13 degrees Sag. Okay. This is going to bring a huge fire boost in too, because June 3rd, full moon in Sagittarius, June 5th, Venus goes into Leo. So we're coming out of that water energy, honey, and we're going into the fire realm. So, so there's going to be a huge fire push going on this weekend. You may want to get out, have a little bit of fun, do a little something. Okay. And with the full moon in Sagittarius, I'm looking at that as expanding your horizons, y'all. So it's like, how low of a level have you been thinking on? Have you been thinking small lately? Have you been like thinking in a box? You know, it's time to expand your thinking and your circumference. Okay. You need to think outside of the box. So if you've only been thinking about having your business in the US, maybe you need to expand your business to go international. Maybe you need to go international. Maybe you need to look at some international vendors for your business. Maybe you're not finding them in the US. The US is too expensive. Look outside the US. Maybe you need to partner with some people outside of the US. Maybe you need to open up your shop or your store to people that live outside of the US, or just flat out, maybe you just need to take a trip, you know? Maybe you need to buy some property overseas. Maybe you need to do a retreat business. Think big. Think about, like I always say, how big the world is, y'all. The world is so much bigger than just your little city and your little state. Okay, there's a whole world out there. So basically, if things are not working in your immediate environment, it's time to look outside of that. The answers that you need are probably outside of your comfort zone, which is what Sagittarius is. So that means you got to take a trip, you got to book a flight. Like I said, you got to start looking at vendors outside the US. You got to start looking for clients outside the US. If your business or what you're doing is not selling well, maybe you need to start marketing to outside of the US. You know, you got to think, like I said, about how big this world is and how much clientele exists. Okay. And if you don't have your own business or anything like that, then maybe you just need a vacation. Okay, maybe you need a vacation. Sagittarius energy can also indicate moving as well. Like you realizing you need to live somewhere else. You don't like where you're living, it's bringing down your energy. You don't merge with the energy vortex where you're at. Because Gemini and Sagittarius are all about your environment and how you feel in your environment. Do you mesh with the environment? Are you feeling the energy vortex? Is it supporting your business? Is it supporting your love life? Are you finding love where you're at? You're not finding love where you're at. You need to travel to find it, or you need to move to another state or another country. Okay. So maybe this is not something that you do right now, but you need to start thinking about it if you're not getting what you want in your neighborhood, in your city, in your state. And then for some of you, you may own a house wherever it is that you live, so you just can't pack up and move. Well, maybe you just need to take an extended vacation. Maybe you need to go out the country. Maybe you need to go to India. Maybe you need to go to Africa. Maybe you need to go to South America. Just to change your mindset, because the thing with Sagittarius, when you travel, you get outside your comfort zone, that opens your mind up to like new ideas that you normally wouldn't think of if you weren't in that foreign place, in that foreign land. Okay. So let me look through the comments. I love that you guys are commenting. Okay. You guys left a lot of comments too. You can see in 369 everywhere. You had Taurus ascendant at 5 degrees. You're hoping for some positive changes. Yeah, with all them eclipses that's been going on the last year, you probably been through some things. But Jupiter's gonna get you right. Taurus ascendant, Jupiter's gonna get you right. You're seeing Beyonce in Miami. Damn, Miami's probably gonna be lit. Oh, right after the new moon. I'm glad you're paying attention to the moon cycles, because she's definitely doing this in accordance with the moon cycles. That's for sure. I wonder, does she have a show on the full moon in Sag? She probably does. I know she did one last night. She's probably gonna do another one before the week is out. Okay, I have one that I listened to, and I can link it for y'all. One that I gotta find it. It's on YouTube. I can link it in the Patreon. I love that sweet butterfly girl. She said, ever since you said priestesses need a minimum of 100,000 in the bank, that's all I can picture in my account. Yes, 100,000 in the bank at least. That's the minimum. Goddess said the minimum, because she's like, really, we should be operating in like the 300,000 arena. That's the arena that we need to be operating in. That just needs to be the regular for us, because that's enough for us to do us and still have enough to save. So that's what it is. And just don't look at it like it's a lot of money. Like, really, it's just all about mindset. Like, don't look at 300,000 like it's a lot of money, because really in this economy, in this world, it's really not. That's why it's the minimum. But yeah, 100K is the absolute minimum. But yeah, we need to be operating in the 300K arena, and our mindset needs to be in like the 300K. Like, even if you just start thinking, because you guys got to remember timeline jumping and stuff, even if you just start thinking on that level, like 300K level, just start thinking about it like every day and getting comfortable with the idea, because you can't manifest something that your mind is not comfortable with. When somebody says 300K, you immediately are like, damn, that's a lot of money. Or damn, that's going to be hard to make. Or damn, how the hell am I going to make 300K? Yeah, if you're thinking like that, you're going to be blocking those energies from coming into your life. So you just need to get comfortable. Remember, Taurus is comfort. So we have to start getting comfortable with the idea, Mercury and Taurus, with the idea of having that amount of money and that just being regular to us. Like not being pressed. Because remember, I was telling you guys, Taurus is about not being pressed, about the luxury life. Like this is what we deserve. This is where we're at. This is my comfort zone. And it's no big deal. No biggie. 300,000 in the bank. No biggie. That is what it needs to be. Jupiter is conjunct Uranus. Oh, thank you, Jordan. Get me back together, Jordan. Get me the hell back together. How are we going to forget about Uranus? Okay. 20 degrees, Taurus. Uranus. Whoo, Uranus is like kind of throwing a wrench in things because this Uranus energy is making us detach from the idea of all of it, like money and wealth. But I really think that it's having us detach from like the superficial aspects of it. So you know how people get their identity and like their whole self-worth and self-value and who they are from like money and what they own and what type of designer they're wearing. That's what we need to detach from. We don't need to get our identity from this stuff because we're so much more than this stuff. So we don't need to get our identity from it. And it's also detaching from the heaviness of Taurus, right? So this is going back to what I was saying about the 300K. If we are putting ourselves in the energy of having 300K, just lying around on any given day, then there's going to have to be a sense of detachment that 300K is a lot of money. You see what I mean? So that's where the detachment, the Uranus and Taurus is coming in. Like we have to detach from the heaviness of how much this is so that we can lighten up our energy and easily go up into that frequency. Yeah, so you definitely want to include Uranus and Taurus in there. And then boom, Saturn's in Pisces. That's going to be sextiling this. Saturn's in Pisces at 6 degrees. Remember I told you guys about 369. Saturn's in Pisces at 6 degrees. And that's going to be sextiling Jupiter in the North Node at 3 degrees. Okay. So the dreams, that's the subconscious, reprogramming your subconscious. That's why I told you guys about the money subliminals. Okay. We got to reprogram the subconscious because the subconscious will be the biggest thing that will stop you from getting the money. And this is South Node in Scorpio. All of our traumas, all of our unworthiness, the heaviness, the things that happened in our past, people that made us feel unworthy, ex-boyfriends and girlfriends that told us that we wasn't shit and we wouldn't amount to shit. You know, we got to clear all of that out. But the South Node in Scorpio is testing us. Like it's really testing us because it's like, are you really ready to go to this next level? Because you know, so-and-so said you ain't worth shit. Like, you know, we got to face our shadow to be able to go into this North Node as well. Like we got to deal with our shadow too. Like I'm telling you guys, this is like a master graduation happening right here. Because it's all playing into each other, all this water and earth energy. And Saturn is, oh, never mind. I was going to say it's squaring, but it's not. Neptune's at 27 degrees, Pisces. Keep that in mind too. Neptune slipping out the back door. Neptune's almost out of Pisces too, by the way. That's going to be a huge energetic shift too. Neptune coming to Neptune's almost at the last 2 degrees of Pisces, y'all. This is a big deal. That means the veil is almost completely down. So, but it's going to go retrograde. So, okay, let's look at Pluto. Pluto is also going to be squaring this as well. Pluto's squaring the North Node and Jupiter and Mars is opposing Mars. So that's what I said. The subconscious, y'all, I'm telling you, the dark subconscious, those dark thoughts, not feeling worthy, not feeling good enough, the intrusive thoughts that want to tell you that you can't do this, not valuing yourself enough, not thinking that you have what it takes. So we got to do some shadow healing. We got to do some shadow work with this as well. So what I've been doing ever since the Scorpio eclipse is I've been clearing a lot of like those shadow subconscious blocks. I've been working on my subconscious blocks because that's also a lot of the reasons why some of you may not be ascending higher on the money making spectrum is because of your subconscious blocks. And so that has to be cleared at the same time. So it's like, it's a lot of work. It's actually a lot of work. But it's worth it though. It's worth it with this Jupiter and Taurus because it's gonna bring us abundance. But like, we got to start this off on the right track. Okay. That is so good, fifth house Venus. You've been working on that. Discipline habits. Yes, overeating, overspending. I've been working on that too. Only like the necessities. And also I've been noticing this Taurus energy has been bringing in minimalism for me. Like, y'all should see my closet. My closet is bare as hell, you guys. Like, I've just been getting rid of excess. Like, I don't need this. If I'm not like wearing it at least like once a week, like if it's not something that I reach for often to wear, like I'm getting rid of it. So I've been going down to like minimalism. I've been getting rid of a lot of my shoes, a lot of my clothes, anything that I don't need. And everything's just on one long closet rack. Like all my clothes fit on one long closet rack. And then I have like a coat closet where I have like all my cardigans and stuff like that. But I've been getting rid of stuff. And when I tell you guys, I feel so much lighter getting rid of stuff. And I don't miss it. South Node in the 8th house. I've learned lessons on rushing. Now going through the Taurus ministry and surrendering. Yes, me too. Taurus and Sagittarius. Okay, well, let me go. Have the abundance mindset. That's why they always thrive and succeed. True. Taurus has mastered the art of flow. I know they have. Yeah, this 9 to 5 is draining. I know it's draining. My rising is 13 degrees Sag. Angela, what? So it's right on your ascendant. Hey, girl, get it. Get it. Lilith and Sag. Oh, you got Lilith and Sag. That's interesting, Jordan. North Node and Sag. Andrea, hey, girl. The wealth consciousness, yes. Stanley Burnett, hey, how you doing? Peace, true. This life is fire. 3 for me is my 3-year plan, especially as Neptune and Saturn going into Aries. Yes. Oh my God. Neptune in Aries is going to be insane. Cause like, what even is that? Just constantly having your fire put out? Like, that's just what I'm thinking. Like Neptune's like underwater, under the sea. Have you guys seen Little Mermaid? Comment below if you've seen Little Mermaid, but under the sea, you guys, I just realized something. Little Mermaid is a Neptune and Aries activation. Ariel, red hair, Haley Bailey or whatever, which I think is a replacement for Halle Berry. I put that together. She is, because she kind of acts like her. But anyway, she's an Aries sun. Neptune, the trident, under the sea, Ariel under the sea, Neptune and Aries. That's why I said like fire under the sea. Like that doesn't even make sense. What is that going to be like? It has something to deal with the Little Mermaid movie, like whatever that plot is in that movie, because they added like 52 more minutes, I think. I got to go see it. Child, that's a Neptune and Aries activation. I'm telling you guys, they're getting ready for it. Even though it's not until 2025. Let me get my calculations. Yeah, that was getting us ready for Neptune and because you guys, I'm telling you, when Hollywood, they do things way in advance, like way before it happens, because they're into astrology, like I'm always saying. Okay. Okay. And I also think Neptune being at the 29th degree of Pisces is going to be insane, y'all. That's probably when the full on disclosure is going to happen. Neptune at 29 degrees, because she's going to keep on going back and forth over that degree. So March 2025, y'all, is when Neptune goes into Aries. That's is going to be weird. And I don't know if I like it. Like, I'm just like, I don't, because Neptune transits are long transits, y'all. I don't like that mixed with the Pluto in Aquarius. Like, because the Pluto in Aquarius is giving dead energy. Like, it is such a dead frequency. That mixed with Neptune in Aries, like, are we even going to be doing anything? Are we even going to be on this planet at that time? Because it's giving not on this planet. Oh my God. Yep, it's there till 2039. So yeah. Mm. And that's like gonna slow down initiating and starting new things. Like we're not gonna have the drive to like start new things, or just things are just gonna get off to a very slow start. But it could, like on the positive side, it could ignite like a lot more creativity. So think about the fire energy mixed with the Neptunian frequency. That can definitely bring in a lot of more creative ideas, but like executing the ideas, that's the part that I'm like, I don't know. Oh, Uranus on your ascendant. Oh my God. I know Uranus on the ascendant got to be crazy. Oh, you guys saw it? So how was it? Dang, everybody saw it. That movie's going to gross so much money. They talk about the constellation Aries in the movie. Okay, I gotta go see it. I got to go see it. I know. I saw them. I saw them fighting on TikTok. I saw them fighting on TikTok, but that's a damn shame because there's kids at the movie theater. Like, don't do that. Oh, you're going, Angela. That should be so fun. Let me know what you think after you go. Yeah, 2025. That just goes to show you guys how slow. That just goes to show you guys how slow Neptune moves. Like it's not even gonna go in there until 2025. Like Neptune is slow. It was fire. I know. I'm hearing very good feedback about it. So y'all liked it. You guys think that Haley played a good Ariel? You guys think she did good? That's a major decode too, with like just her being in Aries and then the Neptunian energy. They tried to steal her voice, Ursula, and then she falls in love with a human. It's definitely about sacrifice, and I'm also getting like sacrifice of the divine masculine, because didn't he come to live under sea with her, or did she go up to live with him forever on land, or did he come live under sea? I don't know. Probably she came to live on land with him, because I don't see how he would be able to live under the sea. I haven't seen like the original Little Mermaid in forever, so I forgot. Dang, she is Ariel. Okay, she went to the land. Okay, so she went to the land. Yeah, I'm gonna be decoding like hell when I'm in there. Oh, she came up to live on the land. So she left the sea. So she left the unconscious. Okay. That is about like some type of reset in consciousness. Because you guys know how Neptune's at the last sign, right? Pisces. So when Neptune goes into Aries, that's going to be like a reset. Like we're leaving the unconscious mind and like we're no longer in the unconscious mind. We're coming into land because Aries is the self actualization, like being self actualized. Like, so being your own person, right? Because Ariel had all her sisters and she was under her dad's rule and she couldn't do anything and she was a part of the whole ocean ecosystem. And then she got a chance to go on land and like live her own little individual life. So it's definitely given Neptune and Aries without a doubt. Neptune and Aries. So in that case, then it'll be a good thing for us then, because that means we'll be getting some more independence in our lives and we won't need to be like a part of this hive mind that we're a part of, don't have no independence, because nobody thinks for themselves. Neptune and Pisces has everybody under dream spells and illusions. I'm ready for Neptune and Aries. I'm ready. No, it's all good that you spoiled it. It's okay. I'm going to watch it regardless. Wait, what? That she would visit her family on a certain moon day? Huh. Yeah, and I also think like the Beyonce concert plays into that movie too in some type of way. Because I was like seeing like a little bit of Little Mermaid references in there. So that's interesting because you guys have to think about it. All these events that are happening on the world stage are like all connected. They're all connected to each other. Okay, we have to know that there's a machine behind all of this media and all of this stuff. This is not just random that Beyonce's on tour, Little Mermaid's coming out. It's a sequence of events and they are delivering messages to us about the stars, because that's what all of these shows are about. This is what all these movies are about. They are conveying transits, the constellations, what's going on in the cosmos. That's all it's about. They are just channels for this energy and they are just acting it out. You know, they're putting on this grand display to act out the energies and to show us, to show our subconscious mind, rather, what is going on, because it surpasses most people's conscious mind. They don't know what the hell is going on in their conscious mind, but it goes to our unconscious mind and our unconscious mind can interpret like, oh, okay, this is what's getting ready to happen next, because there's codes in this stuff, you guys. There's codes, and there's certain codes that only the unconscious mind knows, which is symbolism, because the language of the unconscious mind is symbolism. So that's how it speaks to our subconscious and programs our subconscious without us knowing. We just think we're watching a show. So that's what's going on. And then also Taylor Swift is also in concert. And a lot of her performances has been interesting. And did you guys see her and Ice Spice? I know a lot of y'all didn't know who Ice Spice was. I was shocked y'all didn't know who she was. But Taylor and Ice Spice got a song out and it's Saturn in the Moon. Symbolism. So now they're not even hiding it from you guys that they're into astrology. They're not even hiding it now. Like, it's just in your face. It's just in your face now. Okay? If people want to still deny astrology, like after that, like Saturn symbolism is all up and through the music industry. You know, Beyonce had that picture with the big Saturn earrings on. Like, they're showing you what's going on. Oh, Nabat, that's a good question. Ariel and Persephone have a similar mythology. Yes, because it's like the underworld myth. Uh-huh. And then Persephone, because she got a chance to leave the underworld for like 6 months out of the year, and then she would have to go back and live with her husband for 6 months out of the year. So I can see that having significance. Yeah, Hallie is one of Beyonce's proteges. Exactly. Then Tina Turner passed away. Beyonce's mom's name is Tina. That went over a lot of people's heads. Beyonce's mom's name is Tina. She did a performance with Tina, and guess what? In the performance that Beyonce did with Tina a long time ago, they were both wearing silver, chrome. That same silver chrome that she has on tour. I was like, that's interesting. So there's definitely some moon rituals going on. Princess Diana with Ice Spice. They're doing a lot of moon rituals right now, you guys. Something's going on with the moon. And remember, I told you guys that the moon cycles, I told you guys this like 2 years ago, that the moon cycles are getting stronger and stronger and more powerful. And they are. Like, these moon cycles are not no joke, y'all. This eclipse on Friday is I'm not eclipse. This full moon on Friday is probably going to be intense. I'm not really feeling too much of it yet, which is actually surprising. And then the Scorpio eclipse wasn't that powerful for me either. I mean, it was powerful, but the Aries eclipse was the last like really powerful moon cycle that I experienced. And then that Leo full moon in February was like one of the most powerful moons I've ever felt. So I think the moon is like activating us, or like sending out activations for sure. Because we know Princess Diana, we know Diana the goddess, Diana the moon goddess. And then so she deals with the moon. They all talking about Princess Diana, and we have the coronation, and they're trying to bring back up her energy again. So it's all connected. Oh, to go to the man's world. Oh, yeah. To go live in the man's world. But it's like she's like a fish out of water in the man's world, though. That's the thing. So it's like, is she not connected with her intuition anymore when she's in this man's world? Is it some type of programming? I'm just saying. I'm feeling that the patriarchy is just soon coming to an end. I hope so, Jordan. Yes, they always wear that Saturn necklace, baby. They wear that out. Oh, you ordered a moon oil? Nice. My friend sent me some in the mail. I gotta wear it. I'm gonna use it on the full moon. But I got my moonstone, y'all. Gonna program it for this this eclipse going out. It's so powerful. Woo, super powerful. Okay, so y'all wanted me to go into, let's get into the Leo energy. Okay, boom. June 5th, Venus goes into Leo. This is going to give us some resurrection. Okay, Venus and Leo, Mars and Leo, y'all, is going to give us some resurrection. You know what, too? That might also be why Beyonce is switching from the silver to the red, because she was in the silver when Mars was in Cancer and Venus is in Cancer. But now Venus is getting ready to go into Leo, and she's switching to the red frequency. And the full moon in Sagittarius, fire energy, the red frequency. Okay, so June 5th, Venus and Leo. We love Venus and Leo because this is all about our creativity, our inner child. Go out and do some things for fun. Now, Venus, I'm going to give you guys a little tip here. Venus is also what we can do to bring more abundance in our lives. So when whatever sign that Venus is in, if we tap into that energy, we're going to bring in more abundance. So when we start with Venus and Leo, when we start tapping into more Leo ruled stuff, then that our attracting power is going to pick up. Our Venusian power is going to pick up the more Leo stuff that we do. Okay, so you want to work out the body, you want to get some movement going. You may want to go on a run, a jog. You might want to work out. You might want to do some yoga. You might want to dance. Go join a dance class. Go join a spin class. You may want to get creative. Go join a painting class. Go to a sip and paint with your babe, with your girlfriend. Go on some dates. Definitely go on some dates. Get some romance going in your life. Get your dating life back on cue, on schedule. Whether you're single or you're looking, get your dating life back on schedule. Dress up, wear red. Ladies, wear some red lingerie, buy you some red roses, sip some red wine, get in the mood, get into character. Venus and Leo is about getting into character. Okay, so when you wake up every day, even if you're off work, you work from home, try to get ready. Try to do your makeup, try to do your hair. You don't got to do nothing too crazy, but just think about it like you're getting into character because, like, literally, that's how it works for me, honey. Because when I'm just laying around all day with the bonnet on and my Cancer energy, like, I'm not in character. But, like, as soon as I like do my hair, I get myself together, I do my skin routine, I change it to some cute feminine clothes, then I'm like, okay, she's back. Like, she is back from the dead. Like, I'm here now. So getting dressed up just helps you to bring that divine presence into your life. Like, it wakes you up and it makes you alert. It makes you come alive. Okay. So with Venus and Leo, you're going to want to jumpstart your energy by just getting ready for the day. You want to show up. Okay. Leo is about showing up on set. You're showing up as your character. You're getting into character. Okay. So you're also going to want to show yourself a little bit more. Okay. Take some pictures for the gram, do some videos. Because Mars has been there, but I'm not going to lie, like, Mars and Leo ain't been really hitting 100%. And I think it's because Venus is still in Cancer. It hasn't really been hitting. So, like, when Venus goes into Leo, I think the Leo's energy is going to hit harder. So, we're going to be feeling more extroverted. Okay. So then June 11th, Pluto retrogrades back into Capricorn, you guys. So huge energy shift coming back online. Okay. Capricorn's coming back online 9 times out of 10. That means that, honey, the government, the establishment's going to be back to their old antics. When Pluto goes back into Capricorn, we're probably going to see a lot more of the foolery going on in the Patriots because Pluto and Capricorn is the Patriots. So the Patriots is coming back June 11th. It should be interesting to see what shenanigans they got going on now since they've been like non-existent with Pluto and Aquarius. Like, we just have not been caring about them at all. So now that Pluto is going back in Capricorn, they're going to be back to their old tricks. Let's see. Mercury goes into Gemini June 11th as well. So a lot more communication is going to be picking up. Some of you guys may not have been feeling like talking that much. I know I've been like kind of moody with the conversation. It's like some days I want to talk, some days I don't. Mercury and Gemini, you definitely going to want to talk more. New moon in Gemini, June 18th. Neptune goes retrograde June 30th, 27 degrees Pisces. July 3rd, full moon in Capricorn. 4th of July is going to be full moon in Capricorn energy. How boring. I do not like when Capricorn full moon is around the beginning of July. Like, I like when it's later in July, but I digress. Okay, let's get into this Venus retrograde. Okay, July 22nd, Venus is going retrograde at 28 degrees Leo. So she almost made it out of Leo, but she's going to be retrograding, and she pretty much retrogrades through the entire Leo sign. Okay, because she goes direct September 3rd. Oh, okay, 12 degrees Leo. Maybe not. I don't know why I was thinking it was earlier degree. Okay, so she's going to retrograde from 28 degrees to 12 degrees Leo. Okay, so check that part of your chart to see exactly what's going to be going on. If she's going back through more than one house, you're going to want to pay attention to both of those houses. Okay, both of those houses are going to be getting an overhaul. She's going to be getting a makeover. Okay, you're getting a makeover in this area because Venus and Leo is like super Venus to me. Like, it's like super Venus, like with a cape on. Okay, because like Venus and Leo to me is just like turning Venus's energy like way up. And it's even more of a confident Venus. Like it's more confident. Venus is more confident in Leo. So she's just like the shit, right? So, I'm not gonna lie. Venus retrograde in Leo is gonna bring up our insecurities around like how confident we have not been being and why. Like, why are we not being more confident? Why are we not showing ourselves off more? Why are we not proud of who we are? Because Leo has to deal with pride, like how proud you are of who you are. Because if you're proud of yourself, you're gonna want to show yourself off. If you're proud of your spouse, you're going to want to show them off. Like if you're with somebody that you are like embarrassed to be with, you're going to have to reevaluate that. Like, why are you with somebody that you're not proud to be with? Why are you with somebody that you're not happy to be out in public with? Why are you with somebody like, because it's going to come for our relationships too. It's going to come with our relationship for our relationships. It's going to be like, if you can't be out with this person in public and like smile and like be happy and be like, this my man, this my woman, if you're not like that and like with your chest out and proud for this person to be on your arm, then why are you with them? Venus and Leo is going to be like, why are you with them? You need to be proud because our spouse is a reflection of who we are. Okay. So you need to be happy to be with whoever it is you're happy with. And then it's just going to ask the question, like, is your spouse even making you happy? Like, are they bringing joy into your life? Do they speak to your inner child? Okay. Do you guys do fun stuff together? Do you guys play together? Do you guys laugh together? Is the relationship too serious? Is the relationship too stuffy? Okay. So that's going to be the questions. Yes, Venus is going to be coming for us. And then also she's going to be coming for like how much we are expressing ourselves and showing ourselves off, especially if you have like a lot of gifts and talents. Like you can dance, you can sing, you can do makeup, you can do hair, but you're not doing it and you're not showing nobody that you can do it. Like you can do bomb ass hair, but you don't ever show anybody your hairstyles, or you don't ever take pictures of yourself. Like I am so guilty of that. I will go out and I don't even be taking pictures, y'all. I don't even take pictures of myself. I get dressed, do my makeup, bomb outfit, everything, like, and I just won't even take pictures that night. Why? Okay. This can help your business. This can help your growth. This is going to bring more traffic to you by showing yourself off and being proud of who you are. Like you're not doing this for nothing. You're not getting dressed up every day for nothing. And I know it may sound very shallow and mundane, but like these are key building factors to us growing our lives, to us growing our business. Okay. Leo plays a huge role in our success in life because Leo is one of the signs of success. So we got to dress for success. And like Venus is really going to be honest about that. She's going to be going through our closet. This old wardrobe got to go. This outdated makeup got to go. You got to update your makeup routine. We need something a little bit more snazzy. We need something a little bit better. Throw out these wigs, honey. These wigs are old and tired and played out. We need some new wigs. Like, Leo is about... Leo is about showing up on set in costume. Like, let me see your wardrobe. Like, let's look at wardrobe. Like, we got to get rid of this stuff. We have to be camera ready. Okay. We got to be camera ready. And I know that like, sometimes we look at this as being shallow, but like I said, this is a part of being successful. We got to dress for success. Okay. And then also it's not just about our outer appearance. It's about how we feel internally as well. Like our inner confidence, like, like, are you feeling up to it? Okay. You're not feeling up to showing up on set today. So what can we do to get you ready to show up on set? That's what we need to talk about. What can we do to get you on set today? Like, what are we going to do to feel better? Do you need to change your diet? Do you need to wake up earlier? Like I said, do we need to get you a new wardrobe? We need to get you some new wigs. What is going to make you want to show up for yourself every day so that you can perform? Okay. We need to perform. So that's what's going to be about. And this is the right in the beginning of Leo season. On the day of Leo season, Venus goes retrograde in Leo. So we can't even step foot into Leo season without Venus coming and like stopping us at the door and being like, hold on, we're not letting you step on stage until you got to get a makeover. Okay. Venus retrograde in Leo is giving all of us a makeover. Okay. We may think that we look cute, but we don't look that cute. Like Venus is going to get us all the way together because she's like the beauty queen. She's going to be like, girl, this is why you're not getting that many followers. Like, we need to change this look up. This is outdated. Let's get you together so that you can shine and like people are going to pay attention to you and want to buy your products and want to invest in you. Okay. So it is working with the Taurus energy. It's working with the Jupiter in Taurus because Jupiter and Taurus is trying to bring us that shmoney. Okay. But we cannot get that shmoney if we looking funny. Okay. We're not presenting ourselves the way because we may be thinking that we looking good, honey, and we're not looking the way that we think. Okay. We have an audience that we have to perform for, and this audience is very judgmental. Okay, they're going to be looking at everything. So we got to make sure that we're on cue and we're on par. Okay. Same thing with your dating life because Leo rules the dating life. Okay. You're not getting any dates. We need to change this look up. We need to change the way that you're presenting yourself. Okay. Maybe you do need to become a little bit more of an actress. Maybe you are showing a little bit too much of your truth. Okay. Like Leo, sometimes you got to play the role a little bit. Sometimes you got to do a little bit of acting. Okay. On these dates. Okay. So you can secure the lead role as their leading lady. Okay. So when we're talking about Leo, we're talking about the acting world. Okay. We got to get on set. We got to get on stage. Okay. Like in the dating life, you got to get on set and on stage. You got to pose yourself as the woman, man that your ideal partner wants. Okay. So you got to switch it up a little bit. So that's what it's going to be about. And I think when Venus is done retrograding, then she's going to continue to go through Leo. So, baby, Venus is going to be in Leo all the way until October 8th, y'all. So all of September, Venus is going to be in Leo. Woo! When I tell you guys, we are going to be right by the fall time. By the fall time, we are going to be top tier. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. We are going to be top tier. Okay. Like we're undergoing a full transition this year. Okay. Plus the South Node is going to have just went into Libra. That's also going to be getting us together as well. Like getting our aesthetic together. We got solar eclipse in Libra, October 14th, after Venus leaves Leo. So it's just like, you guys, our aesthetic is being taken to the next level. Okay. So yeah. And then we're going to have so much more confidence in ourselves because we're going to be like presenting ourselves in a way that makes us proud of who we are. And so then, since your confidence is going to be more boosted, you're actually going to be excited about going online and showing yourself on camera. You're going to be excited about showing up to the office every single day. You're actually going to be excited about it. So, and in the midst of all of that, we have a Mercury retrograde in Virgo too. So, like nitpicky Virgo is going to be definitely picking the details apart. It's going to be picking all the details apart. So it's like, yeah, it's going to be a little bit grueling because we're going to have to come to the harsh truth about ourselves and who we are and how we present ourselves. But it's going to put us in a position to win and to make more money for ourselves. Okay. Yes, Angela, you have to have Moonstone. You're a Cancer. You have to have Moonstone. Blue calcite's also good for us too. Jordan, you like Pluto and Aqua. You guys like Pluto and Aquarius. Tell me, what's your guys' experience? You guys like Pluto and Aquarius more? You guys like Pluto and Capricorn better? Which one do you guys like better? Is it okay to get plastic surgery while Uranus is on the ascendant? No. I wouldn't get plastic surgery while Uranus is on the ascendant. It's just too unpredictable. And the ascendant first house rules your physical body. So I would just be so skeptical about that. But it depends upon how much longer Uranus is going through your first house. If it's going to be like years, then maybe you can find like the right transit window to like do it in. But I would definitely look for like more supportive transits to be going on before doing that. If you have to wait too long, like if you have to wait years for it to get out of your first house, then I would just be like, okay, go ahead and do it. But be cautious about where the planets are when you do it. Like do it when the planets are in a very supportive position to your chart. Spirit told you to go shopping. See, yeah, need to go shopping, new wardrobe, all that. And then also don't forget, you guys, like Leo is creative too. So if you don't have the money to go get a new wardrobe, because I know everybody don't have the money to get a new wardrobe. If you don't have the money to get a new wardrobe, get creative with what you already have. Like maybe you need to just cut and sew some things. Maybe some things don't fit you right and you just need to take it in a little bit. Maybe you need to take some stuff to the tailors and get it fitted better. You know what I mean? Like Leo is so creative. Like Leo can create anything out of anything. Like, honey, you can give Leo rags and it's going to create a red carpet gown. Okay. So get creative, even with your hair and stuff like that. You don't know what to do with your hair. Venus and Leo is going to help you get creative with it. Okay. Good for you, Adria. Dress for success. Absolutely. How you feel is the energy that you put off and that you receive. Investing in your appearance. Yes, Maddie. Take pride in who you are. And the thing with Leo is like Leo's different from Libra. Like Libra does it for other people, for how other people are going to perceive them. Leo does it for themselves, for their confidence, for how they feel about themselves. So they can feel good, so they can shine their light. With Leo, it's not about other people. It's about how they feel about themselves to make you feel good. Because when you feel better, you're able to perform better, like just period, point blank. Because life is a performance. Like that's what it is. Lights, camera, action. Here we go. You guys like Pluto and Aquarius. Oh my gosh, y'all. But why do you like it? Because what? Like, what does it even feel like to y'all? Because I don't feel anything. I literally don't feel anything. Like those words, like I don't feel anything. So I guess that's why I'm just like, this is the epitome of being dead inside. Like I thought Pluto and Capricorn was being dead inside, but like Pluto and Aquarius, just like you don't feel no connection to anything. And then anything that you even do start to feel a connection to, it's like immediately taken away from you. So it's just like, okay, so I'm just really out here on my own. Oh, that's lovely, Nia. Leo, Venus, and Mars. Ooh, I'm jealous. I wish I had them placements. Yeah, I think Venus and Leo is an amazing placement to have. I mean, it squares my Venus though, so it's not that amazing for me personally. But I think overall, it's amazing placement to be born with Venus and Leo. It just gives good vibes. Oh, it's opposite Saturn. God damn it. The universe always playing games. You know what, Jordan? You're right about that. There's less drama with Pluto and Aquarius. You are right about that. Yeah, I haven't had no drama actually. Shockingly enough, I haven't had no drama. You're actually right. But you know why we don't have any drama? Because we're detaching from the drama. Like that's what Pluto and Aquarius is, detaching from the drama. Yeah, I haven't been chasing nobody. I haven't been, trying to find out what and why. But then it's like at the same time, I haven't like had no bad blood for anybody either. I'm just like, I don't even think anything about it. I'm just like, okay, well, like it is what it is. Like, and that's just what I've been saying. Like, and it doesn't go any further than that. Like, no further thought about it. It's just like, because I think like Pluto and Aquarius makes us feel like very drained from drama too. So it's like we don't even want to go into it. It's like, child, I don't have the energy. That's just how I feel. Like I don't have the energy. Just go on with that. Go on with that. Please go on with that. And especially after years and years of drama and having to deal with so much drama. Because you're right, Pluto and Capricorn is drama though. Pluto and Capricorn is drama, especially at the 29th degree. Like it's just drama for no reason. Okay, it's more freedom and peace, but this is like Pluto in Aquarius, there's no passion. And that's the part that I don't like. I don't like that. There's no Scorpio, there's no Leo. Like Leo and Scorpio are like the passionate energies. Aquarius is like there's no passion, like there's no zest for life, like there's no, yeah, I mean, there is a thin line between passion and drama, though. That's the thing. There's a very thin line. And I know that very well between passion and drama. It's just like, I'm just passionate. It's like, no, you're just drama. That's what you just love drama. So sometimes it's toxic, just like there's a thin line between toxicity and passion. Like, no, that's toxic. That's not passion. So I guess I get it. It's like we've had so many years of the drama, especially Pluto and Scorpio generation, which is why it's squaring us right now. So we are detaching from a lot of that Pluto and Scorpio drama that we grew up with, so much damn drama. And we're drained from it. Like Pluto and Scorpio generation is drained from the drama. Like man, 30 plus years of this mess. Woo, I'm over it. I have enough drama in my life to last lifetimes. Like I do not want anything to deal with drama anymore. So I'm happy about that. So I guess we're right. But a lot of you, are you guys going through the Pluto square Pluto right now? Because I'm going through it. Pluto square Pluto, natal Pluto. That's been interesting. So over it. You're over it. I know. Me too. Damn. Embracing your inner eccentricities and exploring new things. Yeah, you're right. And I've been coming into like my uniqueness and like feeling very comfortable and like what makes me different and loving myself more for the fact that I am different. And it's never bothered me. Like my uniqueness has never bothered me, but it's just like now I'm like really seeing how unique I am. And I'm like, okay, like, damn, I'm more unique than what I thought. Pluto square Pluto is just, it's like transformation, like forced transformation, but not in the Pluto and Scorpio way. It's like we're used to the Pluto and Scorpio transformation. It's like transformation for us because we're having to transform through detachment. So that's the type of transformation that we are having to utilize, is transforming through being detached, which feels kind of weird for Pluto and Scorpio. It probably doesn't feel weird for Pluto and Sagittarius because you guys are already detached with Pluto and Sagittarius. Not as detached as Pluto and Aquarius, but you guys are still, you guys keep it moving on stuff. So you guys really don't have time to be attached to anything. You guys are always on the go. So Pluto in Scorpio, we're used to coming down into it and feeling our pain on a very intense level and having to work through the emotions and having to go through the dark night of the soul and the underworld and all this dramatic ass shit. Pluto and Scorpio is so dramatic. All these dramatic emotions and going to extremes. That's not an option for us anymore with Pluto square Pluto. So we can't go down the destructive path of like destroying ourselves and dying in an explosion and crashing and burning the hell up and being born again from the ashes. That timeline is not available to us anymore. So the only timeline that we have to go down now is just Pluto and Aquarius, like where it's like we're having to detach, and that's the transformation we're having to go through, which is detachment, which feels weird to us because we're not used to being so detached from things. So it is like still eating me up inside, but it's just like, I don't know, it's like a feeling of emptiness. And I'm not used to that feeling. So like that's how the transformation is, like a feeling of emptiness. But I think that we're supposed to become like comfortable in the emptiness that is Aquarius, and like knowing that we don't need these things to feel alive, because Pluto and Scorpio thinks that it needs to feel these dramatic emotions and feelings to feel alive. And it's like, I'm not transforming unless I'm crashing and burning and dying in the line of fire and in the name of love. And the universe is just like, baby, it ain't got to be that deep. Like, you guys are so dramatic. Like, it does not have to be a movie scene like that. Okay. Like, you guys go over the goddamn top. So then Spirit's like, no, you can just detach from it and like move on. And then I'm like, oh, is that easy? Like, but there's no fun in that. There's no passion in just detaching and moving on. Like, where's the feeling? Where's the emotion? And then it's just like, Spirit's like, there's freedom, like freedom from having to feel those things. And that should feel good to you. That should be something. Learning that detachment is basically another form of transformation. It just doesn't feel like transformation. It just feels like nothingness. And I don't know how to feel about that. So that's pretty much what it is. You guys that have Pluto and Scorpio in the later degrees, like you guys will experience this way later down the line in years to come. But that's how it is. But I will say that it's not excruciatingly painful though, because like Pluto and Scorpio is excruciating pain. Pluto and Aquarius is just kind of like a little bit of loneliness and like just this very odd, weird feeling that I can't put a finger on. Like, I can't name that feeling. Pluto and Scorpio, you can name that feeling. Like Pluto and Aquarius, you can't quite put your finger on it. It's kind of weird. Yeah. Oh no, all these transits make me want to quit my job. I cry every day before work, and this used to be my dream job. Dang, girl, you need to start looking for a way out. Yeah, being destroyed does not work right now. Yeah, healthy, just detaching. Mm-hmm. And not having to like go all the way in it. Cause it's like, we like to go all the way in because we just don't feel like we're really living unless we're doing that. It's like an addiction. It's like being addicted to like needing to like crash and burn, like I said. And it's just not necessary all the time. Mm-hmm. It's empowering. Okay, so you're embracing it more. Yeah, you're embracing it more. I'm just like, I don't even know how to describe it. I'm just like, I'm just here. I'm just here. I'm still here. But it's like, I definitely don't care about like the things that I used to care about. Like, I really don't. Like, I'm just like, whatever. And it's a very neutral feeling. And that's what I love. Because you guys know how Scorpios so love hate. It's like either you love it or you hate it. Aquarius is just like neither. It's just like very neutralized, And you're right. And that part is the empowering part, because it's like, nobody can have control over you that way. Nobody can have control over you, and you can still wish them well. And, there's no feelings lost. There's no feelings at all. It's just, you're just living, and that's just how it is. So I'm working through it, guys. Oh yeah, happy Memorial Day. Oh, send me happy Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed your day. Okay, guys, but I'm gonna get off of here. It's been an hour and 50 minutes. If you guys came late to the live, I said a whole lot on this live. I might honestly post this live on my main channel. Y'all don't get mad at me, but I might post this on my main channel. And yeah, thank you guys for coming. But see, they won't be able to conversate with me like you guys was able to conversate with me. That's the kicker. You guys was able to conversate. They're not going to be able to conversate. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. And yes, actually, hold on. Let me see. Question. Oh yeah. So somebody had asked me about pre-colonial America and Atlantis. I'm going to be doing that reading next. I just want to let you guys know that. Pre-colonial America, because you guys know that's going to be some tea. Okay. So anyways, thank you guys. And yeah, play it back as many times as you need to play it back. All right. You guys visit my website for my services. All right. Take care.